I campaigned for the president 4 years ago, and, and he got the idea that we were kind of buddies at some point, you know. And so, sometimes late at night around 2 or 3 a.m., my phone rings, and I hear, "Let's stay together, loving you weather." Wait, I said, "All right, Mr. President, all right, all right. I think he has musical aspirations myself. That's one of the reasons I need him to be in the White House for the next 4 years. I don't need the competition." So every once in a while I get a call, like after the first debate, 2 a.m. the phone rings. "I can't get no satisfaction." All right, Mr. President. Then after the second debate, I got a nice version of "I'm Sexy and I Know It." But then he called me, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and he said, Bruce. That's my entire Obama impersonation. I ain't gonna know. "Bruce, we need a campaign song, you know." So I said, "Well, you know, all right, Mr. President, I'll give it a shot. What do you want in it?" You know, he says, "Well, we need to use our campaign slogan, which is, of course," right? I said, "All right, that's okay. It's better than like backwards or sidewards. You don't want to see the bumper sticker that says Obama sidewards, you know." it's like, and I said, "What else you want in it?" He says, "Obama." I said, "All right, well, let me see what I can do, all right?" So I put my writing on. I've been writing for, you know, a long time, and it wasn't easy, very tough. But the election, I'll tell you now, it's sealed because of this song right here. That's right. This swing states, this is the tipping point. You're about to hear it right now. Oh, I sing a line and you shout forward. Right. Kissed your sister, then I kissed your mama. Usually this time of day I'm in my pajamas. Let's vote for the man that got Osama. Forward and away we go. It's good, ain't it? Yeah. But I got stuck right there. I got the second verse because how many things rhyme with Obama? We get stuck very quickly. So I came to Wisconsin looking for a date. We kissed and I said, "It's a hell of a state." We made love, but it wasn't so great. Forward and away we go. I know that verse wasn't very political, and it didn't have anything to do with Obama either, but that's all right. I was saving the best for the third verse. This took me a long time. And I was trying to figure what I'd write about. So I said, well, maybe third verse I could write about the debates. Yeah. All right, so okay. The first debate, I wait. Actually, the first debate really freaked me out, all right? But then Romney got schooled twice by Obama. Then smiling Joe Biden brought the drama. Fox News said he was smoking marijuana. Forward and away we go. Yeah, forward and away we go. Election sealed. Done right there. Oh, all right. All right. That's all it takes. That kind of writing is how I got where I am. All right. Same heart, different heart, different heart. All right. I'm here today for Wisconsin, America, and for President Obama. Yes. For the last 30 years, I've been writing in my music about the distance between the American dream and American reality. I've seen it from the inside and the outside. As a blue-collar kid from a working-class home in Freehold, New Jersey, where my parents struggled, often unsuccessfully, to make ends meet. To my adult life, where I visited the Ninth Ward in New Orleans after Katrina, or meeting folks from food pantries all around the United States who work daily to help our struggling citizens get through the hard times we're suffering. The American dream and American reality. Our vote tomorrow is the one undeniable way we get to determine the distance in that equation. Tomorrow, we get a personal hand in shaping the kind of America we want our kids to grow up in. I'm a husband, I'm a dad, my lovely wife Patty is here with me. Woo! We got 3 kids growing up and on their way out into the world. I'm 63. Patty is much younger, much younger. But we've both lived through some galvanizing moments in American history. We lived through the civil rights struggle, the peace movement, the women's movement. We played in East Berlin 1 year before the fall of the Berlin Wall. And we were with Amnesty International a year before the release of Nelson Mandela and the end of apartheid. These were days when you could feel the winds of change moving and the world shifting beneath your feet. And we both remember another galvanizing moment, the night that President Obama was elected. It was an unbelievable evening. I remember sitting on the couch. It was an evening when the hope of your heart felt fulfilled. When you could feel the locked doors of the past, you could feel them being blown open to new and unimaginable possibilities, to hope and to change. But today, we have another battle. Now we're charged with the hard daily struggle to make those possibilities real and enduring in a world that challenges your hopefulness, a world that is often brutally resistant to change. We've lived through that struggle over the past 4 years when the forces of opposition have been tireless. I stood with President Obama 4 years ago, and I'm proud to be standing with him here today. Because he promised me a ride on Air Force One. But I am thankful for the historic advances in healthcare. I'm thankful for a more regulated Wall Street that will begin to protect our citizens from the blind greed of those who overreach. My father, my dad worked on a Ford assembly line when I was a child, and I'm thankful that we have a president that had faith in the automobile industry, and that General Motors is today making cars. What else would I write about? I'd be out of a job. I'm thankful that we have a decisive president working hard to keep America safe, and I'm appreciative of the fact that, as promised, he has ended the war in Iraq and is bringing the war in Afghanistan to a close. I'm here today because I'm concerned about women's rights and health issues, both at home and around the world. I don't have to tell you about the dangers to Roe versus Wade under our opponents' policies. I'm also troubled by 30 years of an increasing disparity in wealth between our best-off citizens and everyday Americans. That is a disparity that threatens to divide us into 2 distinct and separate nations. We have to be better than that. Finally, I'm here today because I lived long enough to know that the future is rarely a tide rushing in. It's often a slow march, inch by inch, day after long day. And we're in the midst of because I live long days right now. To know that the future is rarely a tide rushing in. Obama feels those days in his slow march for all 100% of us, and he's going to live those days with us. President Obama ran last time as a man of hope and change. And you hear a lot of talk about how things are different now. Things aren't any different now. They're just realer. It's crunch
President
time.
Obama ran
The
last
president's
time
job,
as a man
our
of
job,
hope and change.
yours
You hear
and
a
mine,
lot of
whether you're a
talk
Republican,
about
a
how things
Democrat,
are
an
different.
independent,
Things
rich,
aren't any
poor,
different.
black,
They're
brown,
just
white,
real.
gay, straight,
crunch
soldier,
time now.
civilian,
The
is to
president's
keep
job,
that
our
hope
job,
alive,
yours
to
and
combat
mine,
the
whether you're a
cynicism
Republican,
and
a
apathy
Democrat,
that is out there.
independent, rich, poor, black,
And to
brown,
believe
white,
in your
gay.
power and our power to change our lives and the world that we live in. So let's go to work tomorrow and the day after and the day after that. Let's re-elect President Barack Obama to carry our standard forward towards the America that awaits us. This is a song called Land of Hope and Dreams. Grab your ticket and your suitcase. Thunder's rolling down the track. Don't know where you're going now, but you know you won't be back. Well, darling, if you're weary, lay your head upon my chest. We'll take what we can carry, and we'll leave the rest. Big wheels roll through fields where sunlight streams. Meet me in a land of hope and dreams. Well, I will provide for you, and I'll stand by your side. You'll need a good companion now for this part of the ride. Yeah, leave behind your sorrows. Let this day be the last. Well, tomorrow there'll be sunshine and all this darkness pass. Big wheels roll through fields where sunlight streams. Meet me in a land of hope and dreams. Well, this train carries saints and sinners. This train carries losers and winners. This train carries whores and gamblers. This train carries lost souls. I said this train carries broken hearted. This train, thieves and sweet souls departed. This train carries fools and kings, Lord. This train, all aboard. I said now this train, dreams will not be thwarted. This train, faith will be rewarded. This train, hear the steel wheels singing. This train, bells of freedom ringing. Big wheels roll through fields where sunlight streams. Oh, meet me in a land of hope and dreams. Meet me in a land of hope and dreams. Meet me in a land of hope